Malaysian Airlines' share price tumbled 13% on the day after the devastating crash of flight MH17 at the Ukraine-Russia border. Coupled with the impact from the missing MH370, the counter has come down by 40% since the incident in March. Following the two tragedies, investors are watchful of whether there will be a spillover effect on the share price of airport operator Malaysia Airports Holdings Berhad or MAHB. According to MAHB's Chief Financial Officer Faisal Mansoor, passenger numbers from Europe are expected to drop in the short run in the wake of the MH17 incident. However, he said overall passenger flow at the airport will not be adversely affected.
Number one, I think we believe what drives passenger growth is the demand. Okay, so I think for as long as that demand is there, I don't think we need to be that overly concerned. So just say if Malaysia Airlines stop flying to London, for example, I'm sure people still want to fly to London, except you may fly to London via Emirates or via SIA or something like that. So for as long as that demand is there by passengers, and we believe this demand will continue to be strong.
Faisal announced at a media conference that MAHB had made a net loss of 44.67 million ringgit in the second quarter of 2014, as opposed to 101.75 million ringgit profit last year. He explains that the loss was due to a one-off recognition of share losses involving Istanbul Gökçen International Airport, amounting to 42.5 million ringgit. MAHB currently holds a controlling 60% stake in that Turkish airport.
For the full year, we've actually forecasted to achieve about 85 million passengers throughout Malaysia. And this 85 million passengers is going to be about 7% growth, which is the number recorded last year was almost about 79 million passengers. Again, this growth, you can imagine, is actually on top of last year's very high double-digit growth, about 15-16%. And because typically if you grow that much, the previous year, you wouldn't expect to do such a high single-digit growth as well.
Meanwhile, he added that the opening of KLIA2 in May this year saw operating costs soar by 9.17% to 207.71 million ringgit, while utility expenses climbed by 35.13%. MAHB, which operates 5 international and 16 domestic airports, hopes to reap more profits from shop rentals and increase passenger flow when KLIA2 is in full use. Jacqueline Peng, DHTV.